Have you ever noticed how movies often use audio tricks? There are many different ways of achieving this, and these sounds are collectively known as Foley. A common example of this is when we hear a sound like pouring rain, but it's actually bacon frying. The ways in which they can help are fairly straightforward, while some are more creative. They show cheesy over-exaggerated sound effects or clever use of objects you wouldn't expect to see. Here are the top 20 ways Hollywood tricks you are hearing. Number 20. Punch. So what about that classic punch sound? That thwack sounds like that hurt. It probably didn't though, because Foley artists make punch sounds not from hitting people's faces, but from stabbing or punching various food items. This could be a big lettuce head, a watermelon, or even a big hunk of ham. Actually, it does sort of look like that hurts too, right? Number 19. Cars. Next up, it's those classic car chase scenes. Hear that gritty revving sound of the engine. It's almost roaring out at you, isn't it? Well, actually it is. These over-the-top noises of vehicles going full throttle are usually a few genuine car sounds mixed in with sound effects of lions roaring. Number 18. Gunfire. Listen to that explosive gunfire. Pretty scary, right? Well, it's a lot less scary when you know what is really making that sound. The sound of gunfire is often created by a heavy staple gun mixed in with a few other miscellaneous metal crashes and bangs. Who knew staple guns could be so menacing? I bet you'll jump if someone uses one in the office tomorrow. Number 17. Bones breaking. At number 17 is this sound. It probably won't come as a surprise to you that the sound of bones breaking in films isn't real. I'd heard of method acting, but actually letting someone break your bones for real would be going one step too far. So, thank God, there is a Foley artist trick for this one. And it's more vegetable abuse, I'm afraid. The sound of a breaking bone in a movie is usually made by breaking frozen celery or lettuce. Listen again. Can you hear it now? It's somewhat less gruesome when you picture a piece of celery instead of a broken bone, isn't it? Number 16. Submarine. Wow, that sound of a submarine submerging is unmistakable. Surely it couldn't be anything else. Well, it wouldn't be in this video if it wasn't something else. It's actually the sound of something far less dramatic going into water. It's a person diving into a swimming pool with some clever sound engineering. I don't know about you, but this is all making the life of a Foley artist sound pretty fun. Number 15. Creaking. Next up, it's that classic horror film noise. Yep, it's those creaky floorboards. Imagine you're scouting for filming locations and you find the perfect old haunted-looking house. But the floorboards don't creak, and let's face it, even the creepiest of floorboards are hardly consistent. Sometimes they creak, and sometimes they don't. Directors aren't going to want to change locations based on that, and they don't have to. The creaking sounds are recorded separately using other creaky woods, like old armchairs or shipping pallets. They are laid on a soundtrack to match the footsteps later. Easy. But let's move on. All these creepy clips are creaking. Number 14. Squishing noise. Yuck, what a sound. I bet the Foley artists don't enjoy making these squishing noises. It's not difficult though. You might even make them a little bit yourself in the bathroom sometimes. They do it by soaping up their hands and squishing them together, and for extra big squish, they squeeze jelly if you're British, Jello if you're American, between their hands. This one I think I'll let you try at home. Number 13. Non-Crackling Fire. Number 13 is that fire sound. Not a crackling fire. I mean this sound here. Now, the thing they use to make this sort of sound is something you're always being told to recycle. I'm not quite sure this is what they mean to do with them. To make this sound effect, the sound engineers burn plastic bags or sometimes other plastic items like cellophane or bubble wrap. Definitely don't try this one at home. Number 12. Horse hooves. No English period drama would be complete without that classic clippity-clop sound of horse hooves. Think back to your childhood. You might just remember this one from a school play or something. Believe it or not, the sound effect of a horse trotting is made by clapping half coconut shells together. It's old school, but hey, it works. Number 11. Rain. Can you hear that rain? Is it pouring it down? Is it spitting? Or is it sizzled? It's the lap. That's not rain you're hearing at all. It's fake and frying away in a pan. Number 10. Wings flapping. Now, if you listen really carefully to this one, maybe you can guess it. Those wings flapping. And what could really be making that sound? Maybe close your eyes and listen. I'll give you some clues. It's an item of clothing. You wear it when it's cold, and it rhymes with doves. Yes, it's gloves. Flapping wings sounds are usually made either by rubbing gloves together or flapping them about in the air. I'm sure some of the animals they have on set are great, but getting a bird to flap loudly on demand must be pretty challenging. Number 9. Alien monster noise. The classic monster noise. The unintelligible slurpy sounding thing. You might have never seen a monster in real life, but if you have a pet, you might have heard that monster sound in real life. Foley artists often make those wet, gloopy, alien or monster noises simply by tipping dog food out of the can. Sorry, you might feel a bit creeped out the next time you feed your dog now. Number 8. Snow crunching. What Christmas movie would be complete without those crisp, snowy footsteps? Are they recorded live on set? Nope. They're added afterwards with the sound effects mix, and they're made by putting cornstarch into a leather pouch and simply crunching away. So the Foley artist can stay nice and warm in their studio, and there's not exactly much snow lying about in Hollywood to use anyway. Number 7. Grass footsteps. We all know Hollywood often exaggerates things, from the unbelievable happy ending to the logic-defined coincidences. But it's not only the storyline they exaggerate. When was the last time you walked on grass and noticed that you were making loud crunching footsteps like this? Probably never, because grass doesn't generally make much noise. It's all fake. This sound effect is made with something far noisier. It's audio tape being scrunched up in front of the microphone. So there is still a use for cassettes in the world. Who knew? Number 6. Miscellaneous cartoon sounds. Just relax and enjoy these sound effects. Are you being taken back to your childhood? These over-exaggerated, goofy sounds are known by children the world over. But can you guess what the sound actually is? No, it's just the Foley artist having fun with wet balloons. Okay, that sounded a bit dodgy, but it's all innocent, I promise. Number 5. Body punch. Ouch, we saw some punches earlier in the video, but that one is on another level. A true body punch like that requires something more heavy-duty than a watermelon. It's usually a large phone book rolled up and then hit against something hard. Number 4. Boulder rolling. Let's listen to this huge boulder rolling and see if we can work out what's really making that noise. I'll give you a clue, it's not a boulder. This is the sound of a car rolling down a gravel driveway in neutral, slightly less dangerous, but equally as impactful. Number 3. Bullet. Even Hollywood has to worry about health and safety. You know that bullet sound isn't the noise of real bullets being fired about everywhere. That whoosh-type sound is made very simply by throwing small objects like bullets past the microphone as quickly as possible. It kind of takes the excitement out of it, doesn't it? Let's watch that clip again. Nah, it's still pretty exciting. Number 2. Chain mail. We're 18 down. You should be getting better at this now. Guys, what do you think is making this chain mail sound? Listen again. You might make a similar sound when you walk around thanks to something in your pocket. It's bunches of keys being clanked about easy. Number 1. Explosion. We couldn't end on anything else but that iconic explosion noise. Let's enjoy it again. And again. And again. Who hasn't jumped up one of those in the cinema? It's enough to really knock your socks off. And it's made with the same sound as something else you've already seen in our list. Now it's not tin dog food or a watermelon. It's a lion's roar, of course. What else? It's given extra power by using the flange effect to create this big explosion. Have you ever had a theory for how a sound effect is made, or have you tried to make some of your own? Why not share some in the comments below? If you liked this video, please watch some more of our top lists. And if you really liked it, why not subscribe to our channel? Thanks for watching.